a little bit sad news. I might have to move my car. Depending how annoying these people will be. I don't know how annoying, but they're distracting me. Hello, pretty peak. Welcome. Everybody, I'm going to be taking next week off. I will not be doing any readings next week. I need time to reset. No readings next week. All of next week, we will be gone. I need some time for myself. But subscriber mode, no, I have forgotten. Hold on. Thank you, Stefan. I haven't even read your comment, but I think you probably said that. But okay, yes, thank you, Stefan. I appreciate it. But let's see. Let me say my stuff, and then we can get to readings. But hello, Top Gun. Hello, Otobet. But okay, let me say my stuff, and then we'll get started. But Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this live, every cell of this channel, every cell of the interactions we will be having today. And also, if KO comes in, they have dibs on a reading today because yesterday I couldn't focus. But thank you for your presence. May you lead and guide the messages today. Let's read the truth and the part of the message that is going to be helping the travelers move into knowledge of themselves, knowledge of the universe, and their connection to all of it. Thank you, and I very much appreciate it. Okay. Hello, everybody. We're taking next week off. We will not be here next week. I need a vacation, actually, though. But hello, Beware Gear. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day today. Riz, hello. You said, can you do my love life reading today? We shall see. First person asking for a reading was Pretty Peak, and then Kale also has dibs, and then you can go afterwards, Riz. Hello, Libra. How's my day? I'm feeling like I need next week off. Let's just say that's how I'm feeling. Riz said, please, Booger, you are so accurate. Well, we'll see. Okay. You said, okay, I'll be here waiting. Okay. Hello, Fosh. Let's get started with Pretty Pink's reading. Actually, I haven't said my stuff. Hold on. Let me say my stuff and then we'll get started. Okay. Everything's so overwhelming. I am not even gonna lie. There's too much chaos going on, but some of the most important things that still need our attentions, or the most important things that I'm giving it my attention to still, is free Palestine. There was never a ceasefire. They are still being hurt and harmed, still going through suffering, still living in tents, almost like no necessary daily essentials. Same with free Sudan. I'm not sure what the exact number is, but I know that thousands of them are displaced from their homes, living in tents as well, and there are people causing harm to them as well, the civilians. So keep your eyes on that. Try to follow creators that do talk about it, and show your support to them. But free diversity in the U.S. from Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and majority of diversity in this American government. You already know I hate its guts. It's because look, we all need laws, and like every country has laws, so it's like important to learn your laws. But also, this country is built upon it was built by racist men for racist white men. So it's like it's a very conflicting. And the presidency chart, I just want to stomp on it because that's so gross. It's literally all people that abused and oppressed diversity, and I hate that. I will never show them any respect. But I do love, like, I love the people. Like, I don't want to see harm to the people. Okay, is that everything I need to say? I think, for now. I have a few Palestinian creators in my Instagram links as well. If you are looking for anybody to support, you could go ahead and look them up. One of them, their names are Joe and Rhonda. So if you guys want to check that out, you can go do so. Okay, now I'm ready. Pretty and pink. Now I'm ready. I will invite Source into your reading and we can get going. What? Hello Saga. Hello New. Hello Jim. Okay, let's welcome invite Source and get going. Pretty and pink, you still here? Okay, Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this reading for Pretty and Pink. We lead and guide the messages and let them know what you would like them to hear today. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Everybody, we're gonna be off next week. I will not be here next week. So just a heads up. I need a break. I need a breather. I need to focus on myself for a bit, honestly. I need to feed into myself. Okay. Wait, Pretty and Pink might have left for now. I asked her if they were still here. Oh, they're here? Okay. Their question was, well, what are Jay's thoughts, feelings, and current intentions towards you? But, okay. Okay, that is Pretty and Pink's question. Let's get started. What are Jordan's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Pretty and Pink currently? Let's find out. Okay, we have the Four of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Or clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. If you're asking what are their current thoughts, feelings about you, maybe if it seems like, well, with the Four of Cups, if we're asking what they're thinking about you, it seems like maybe they're thinking that you're not fully opening up emotionally, or maybe you're like, more in thought about maybe the things that happened in the past, or something that happened within the past that you are holding on to. Seems like, but they maybe think that you're like, like, again, unwilling to move towards them. Hold on, I'm gonna get a clarifier. What is this Four of Cups? But things should be moving into, like, or maybe hold on, let me focus in on this. And the Two of Pentacles and the Empress. It's almost like they feel like you are, again, you have a lot on your plate possibly. With the Empress, you definitely like to be there for others, I want to say. And definitely, like, take care of your own stuff. Make sure that everything in your life is kind of, like, taken care of. It seems like they're thinking that you're probably giving more of your emotional connection to a lot of other aspects that you have going on. Let me see what you're saying. Nothing yet. Okay. And we also have the Nine of Swords back here. Also maybe it seems like they're realizing that it's gonna be like, it's gonna take work to be like to be in a connection with you. I'm just feeling like they really think that you're busy right now. That's their current thoughts, is that you have a lot going on, and they're not sure if you're like, if you have time to connect to them emotionally. But then the Wheel of Fortune, let me get a clarifier what the Wheel of Fortune is. Maybe they've also tried to offer you some sort of help, but you didn't necessarily take it. I just saw the Queen of Swords. What is this Wheel of Fortune? Two of Cups. The Page of Wands came out. And the Two of Wands. And the card person is gonna walk by. I do apologize. Current thoughts and feelings about Pretty in Pink. Jay's current thoughts and feelings about Pretty in Pink. The Page of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune in the clarified by the Page of Wands makes me think that this they're probably not ready to give up on this connection. Like, they're willing to try like different they're not afraid to be new, to understanding how you possibly as an individual need to be approached. But I will say they're definitely not, it doesn't seem like they are skilled in exactly what you are needing right now. Like, they may have the talent for it. I'm not saying like they would be terrible at like showing you the type of love or maybe support that you need, but they're definitely new to it. Like, they may have talent, but they've never like approached connections in the way that you possibly need to be approached. But also with the Two of Wands, you're definitely on their mind. They're definitely thinking about you. Let's see if you commented anything. I don't see yet. Okay. And then we also have the Four of Wands, the 11-11. So again, I want to say that that Jay definitely still has interest in you, but... And then we have the Nine of Wands behind here. They're definitely struggling. Being able to figure out what you need as an individual. Like, they would be willing, like, they would be willing to learn again, but they're definitely struggling to figure it out on their own. Maybe I don't know what kind of connection you guys are fully in, but I would but if you know what kind of like if you know how, like, what you're kind of expecting from others to do for you, like what you know that you need to feel loved, I would express it to this human. Because and then your question was, he has good intentions, and I would say yes, most definitely. They just haven't, I don't think they've ever connected to an individual with your unique needs. But it does, like, again, Page of Wands is somebody who is new at something, but very much willing to, like, try out if they would be able to, again, like, build a skill set in that aspect. And with the Wheel of Fortune, that does seem like it could go in a good direction. Like, if you express, like, what exactly you're needing, like, if you understand yourself, that could take this connection in a good direction. And then you also said, what are his feelings and intentions overall? Let me put this back and then see what we get. That I definitely do feel an interest, because a lot of the cards that were representing them were fire. Okay, but your question, what are his feelings and intentions overall? Okay. Let's see. Oh, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Intentions and feelings overall. I want to say that they definitely have a lot going on within their own life, and I want to say especially mentally, within, like, their mind and their thoughts. Intentions overall. And then we also had these cards behind there. I'm not sure if you have a hard time opening up or, like, being direct with your communication. It seems like you may struggle, like, connecting to others or opening up or being the first one to take a step and being like, hey, this is who I am, who are you? Like, I do feel like maybe you keep to yourself a bit more. And I want to say, if that is true, then their intention is to kind of, like, help you open up or be a human that is, like, able to kind of connect to you. I'm not... Ten of Swords. There's definitely, like, I definitely feel an energy of wanting to connect. But this person, I feel like, is definitely going through a lot in their own life. Like, I'm definitely not going to say that this person's life is easy. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to say, is just baseline connection, is they want to connect. Like, no matter where they are, no matter where you are, they just want to try to, like, even if it is friendship, like, I don't feel, like, romantic at all. Maybe it's like, hey, maybe, like, you have struggles, I have struggles, let's get through this together. Yeah, that's kind of what I don't feel like they want to like play you or use you romantically or your physical being. It's more of like just live life and connect to people that you feel an attraction towards or feel a pull towards in a way, or try to connect. But let's see. Pretty at Peak said, I haven't expressed any direct needs to him, and they also said he lacks good communication skills. And Pretty at Peak said, we are romantically involved. I mean, the Eight of Swords, that, like, both of you guys, I feel like both of you guys are kind of, like, closed off, from deeper connection, or, like, letting somebody, like, know your feelings and know your emotions and know, like, the pain that you carry. Like, I don't feel like either of you guys are, like, very willing to share that with others. I'm kind of actually curious. Are you guys gonna help each other kind of like move? I'm kind of interested. Maybe I'm gonna. If you don't have more questions, I might pull you like an extra or like a closeout card, because I kind of want to know. But Pretty Peak said he lacks good communication skills, and they said my communication skills are pretty good. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pull a last set of cards. We had two come out. The Six of Wands and the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. We have these, and then on the bottom we had the Seven of Pentacles. I think, again, the Page of Swords is like, to me, it really says that you have all it takes, but to me, the Page of Swords represents, like, again, you being new in communication, or like taking a step and expressing yourself. And I want to say, with these cards coming out together, like Six of Wands is like victory in a step of communication. I think that opening up and communicating is gonna help this connection a lot. Because also, what I'm gonna say is, maybe they don't feel like they want to be a burden on you, or like open up to how or what they carry within their being, but I think that both of you guys definitely feel it within each other. It's like, it's just that expression. So maybe like you taking the lead in expressing will allow them to kind of take baby steps in learning how to. It's definitely going to take a lot of work. I'm not going to say they're going to be able to like be really good at communication right away. It's definitely going to take them steps, but also I'm like feeling that this person is willing to kind of like do the work in a way. Well, so far in this reading, I haven't really felt like any negative energy towards you from them, or like that they would want to hurt you, or that they have any intention of hurting you. Like, their patterns, like the way that they are as a human, may sometimes like hurt you, just because like, again, maybe you guys haven't expressed like your boundaries and like the things that you need as individuals. But I don't feel like it would be on purpose. Okay, let's see. Freddy at Peak said, it's a new connection. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm feeling like they have interest in you, and they would be willing to work on it with you. Okay. A Pretty Pig said, I would if he knows how to communicate. Just so you don't have to like mother them, right? What? Maybe like if you like express to them that, hey, I need good communication skills, that either like if they're gonna choose, like if that, like they're gonna choose that that's gonna make them a better human and choose that for themselves, then I would say it would be a good connection. But if like they feel like they're being forced into changing, then I want to say that would be incompatibility. Okay. Pretty and Peak, do you have any more questions, or if not, I shall be moving forward. You said thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for letting me pull your energy prior to your little personal bubble. I do appreciate it. You always have pretty interesting readings. I really enjoy reading your energy, Pretty in Pink. It always goes smoothly. I never struggle reading your energy, honestly. Red said white, please. I see Poke Master here. Hello. Let's see. What? We can do Rez. I don't mind. Has anybody seen Kale in here? I see Believe in here. I see Wizard. Let me say hello to some people, and we can do Riz's reading. I think you were the first one to ask today. Yes, you were. It was Pretty and Pink and then Riz. Okay. Hello Mia. Hello Laura. Welcome in. Taylor, hello. Oh, ew, Taylor, you don't get to come back into my... Do not be forcing religion upon nobody. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable. ZVV, if you choose religion, go for it. It makes you so happy. Sing it with your soul, but don't be forcing it upon nobody else. Hello, Rabbit. Dibs, hello. Kevin. My 85. Kind of forcing religion, but just kinda, so I'll let that one pass. I'll let it slide this time. Okay, scroll down. Let's do Riz's reading, and then we'll find somebody. If I think we'll have time after this one. So if anybody else wants one, I think we'll have time for one more. I will be gone next week, everybody. I need some time to myself. I'm gonna take a break, but we'll be back in a week. I'll be here until Friday, and then we're gonna take next week off. I need some time to reset my energy. Okay, let me welcome and right source into Riz's reading, and we'll get going. I did drink water, and it is helping. I think I'm drinking water because I started forcing myself to drink a whole cup of water in the mornings, and I think it's helping from the build up. But whoever gave me that advice, thanks, buddy. Okay. Welcome advice first. Let's get going. So I welcome and accept you into every cell of this reading for Riz. May you lead and guide the messages and let them know what you would like them to hear today. Thank you. And I appreciate it. Okay. Let's get going. I love reading for Riz. Let's see what comes out in your love reading. Hey, no Bible verses in here. Say something out of your own brain. We'll accept it. We'll just try not to be a bully. Okay. I have trauma with religion, and so do a lot of people in here. Well, a lot of us got it forced upon us. Okay, for Riz, what's gonna come out in love? I'm seeing the Page of Swords, but it didn't like fully come out. The Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Well, we have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. And then we had the Page of Swords. And then we also have the Death back behind them. Oh, but I definitely want to say that you definitely have it like a heavy energy surrounding love, especially with your perspective. I'm gonna pull some clarifiers. I don't feel like you're giving up on love, but you've definitely like experienced probably not the greatest, I want to say, thoughts about yourself. Because the Eight of Swords all talks about you being stuck in your own mind. So it's almost like you're waiting on a like mental breakthrough, death, or like a change in mindset. Maybe a change in what what you like focus your thoughts on, or the type of thoughts that you're allowing to kind of flow through your mind. Oh, let me see. Nine of Wands. You've been, with the Nine of Wands, it also does feel like you've been trying to figure this out for quite some time. We have the Three of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. And behind there we have the Queen of Swords. The Three of Swords clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. The Three of Swords clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. This is, but I want to say this reading definitely focuses more in on you rather than, it really feels like it's like a storyline of, definitely your personal struggle in finding connection rather than, because it's like fixing the root of the cause rather than trying to fix the outcome, because you're not going to be able to change the outcome without changing the root cause. So I'm going to say that's probably why it's more focused on you rather than, because I don't feel like you have any romantic connections around you right now. I don't know if that's, you said correct. The card, with the Nine of Pentacles coming out and the Three of Swords, it feels like the energy is kind of like encouraging you to go into the direction of taking care of your physical being. that it seems like that could probably, because like having your physical being together and or your physical environment with like it doesn't have to be anything fancy, but like keeping it clean, keeping it put together, like making sure your nails are clean or cut, making sure that your hair looks good, if you like makeup, putting on makeup. The Three of Swords clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. And I'm saying this why you're being encouraged to take care of your physical being, because the Nine of Pentacles came out clarifying the Three of Swords. Maybe you like dressing up, like maybe you like looking like a sort of, or like a character, like well, sorry, my thoughts are hard to get out. You probably you probably find looks important. Like you probably like again, playing it like having like a certain character. So like if you like darker stuff, or you like dressing up cute, like you have a certain style, I want to say. And also, I'm going to say, it's really focusing on you taking care of your physical being right now. In a way, because it could bring in probably like compliments, like it could bring in people that support you with words. And I want to say that you're definitely struggling with finding kind words for self, or like being able to remain in like a positive mindset about your own being. And it would also like help you think more kindly about yourself. Like it would take you in a direction of like if you are able to see your physical being as like put together and like good looking, then it's gonna be easier for you to translate that and see good about your mental, or your mind, your brain, or your emotional feeling being. This is, I know you wanted a love reading, but it really just focused in back on you. Let me see. Sorry, can you give them anything about love? Like, will there be anybody in their near future? Why are we just focusing back on them? They wanted something fun. Sorceress wanted something fun. Let's see. Pretty please? Pretty please? I did see the sun coming out. And with how much this reading is focusing upon your physical being, maybe that's going to have something to do with your love life, or like how you meet a partner. Oh, hold on. We have the Seven of Swords and Patience. Again, it's like going back to your mind. I don't know, maybe it seems like you're going through kind of like a similar situation as I did, where like obviously a partner is really important to me, and having like somebody to start building a life with is very important to me. And like if I could get it today, then I would rather start building a life today than in 2 years of what, but also like I've been kept single for like the last 6 years. Even though that's like I really crave a connection, but it's like sources like, no, you still gotta, I'm not sure why. Honestly, I can't even explain it either. You may be going through that same thing, because it's like again, like, I'm like focusing in on like your own personal growth, but it's like we all deserve to have somebody there and love us, and no matter what stage that we're in, like everybody deserves that, and it's possible. Like for me, I guess I'm just like, I guess I have to learn like lessons. I have to, for me, I've maybe like accepted that I have to do a lot of things on my own, and like kind of like prove to myself that I can do things on my own. Like I've kind of just accepted that I might stay single for the next like 5-6 years, if anything. God damn. I've kind of given up on it. But I want to, the thing is, I want to leave this off on a positive note, but it keeps on going back to like, this is like the energy of your mind. And it seems like you're kind of like sabotaging yourself in a way too. Like, even if you, like, I looked at this Nine of Pentacles, and I thought, like, even if you do run into somebody who is, like, maybe, like, a compatible partner, or somebody that would work with you, or work, like, well alongside you, you may sabotage it. Or, like, it seems like maybe, like, you overthink it, and you kind of put yourself into a negative energy, whereas the person is then kind of like, wait, why is this person like in this energy, like, but it really feels like you, because okay, hold on, because you think about your mind. Just be silent, don't say anything, and start speaking within your mind. Like, you can hear that voice within your mind, correct? I was just screaming and I said a bunch of things inside my mind, but that mind is still putting out vibrations, like kind of how we speak. People's brains can pick up on the vibrations coming in from our mind, from that voice that speaks within our mind. It still affects the physical world, and it's still like how I speak, and your ears pick up on it. When your mind speaks, people's minds pick up on it, or their feeling being, their emotion being. So it really feels like you are kind of like in a stage where you're learning how to probably use again, like but learning that thoughts are just recommendations, and it's like we decide to cling on to certain thoughts, but we can always say, hey, I just thought this, and I've always kind of clung on to this as my own, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna, next time I think it, I'm gonna say, that's not my thought. That's not what I want. And then replace it with something else that I do want. Maybe you're also in that stage. Let me read your comments. I'm kind of going on a rant, and I was not even paying attention. I do apologize. Hold on. Riz, I kind of just went off on a rant. Let me see if you're still in here. Maybe you just fell asleep. I just went off on my rant. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Have you said anything in here? But Riz said, I have a connection but haven't proposed yet. Riz said, I'm thinking of proposing tomorrow. Can you tell me, was I like way off? Or like, well, you probably struggle with this stuff on your own. But wait, you have a connection? Let me give you a round of applause in here. Let me give you a round of applause. You're saying you want to propose tomorrow? Oh. I should have been reading your comments a lot earlier, you guys. Sorry, I do struggle with that. Literally, if I would have read that like 5 minutes ago, this conversation would have went in a way different direction, and I probably would have liked it a lot better. Oh well, we ended up here. I do apologize. Wait, I want to redo your whole reading. That's not fair. Somebody yell at me when I'm not paying attention to the comments. What the heck? That's not fair. Well, let's see. You said, I'm thinking of proposing tomorrow. Can you tell me if I should or not? Wait, is this a serious thing? This is so exciting. Wait, Riz, you should have been like, stop! I didn't, like, I wish that I would have, I'm not sure why I went into, like, deconstructing your mind. Riz also said, yeah, I have been struggling with business and life. I had some struggles with staying positive. Wait, let me see. Wait. Riz, I can't believe this. I can't believe I didn't pick up at all that you want to propose. What the? Hold on. Let me pull a specific, some specific cards for that. You have a whole ass partner? Why? I'm really confused by the cards, and I should have read the comments earlier. You have a whole ass partner? I didn't even pick that up for a love reading. How do I, like, is there, like, a switch in my mind that I could, like, focus in on certain aspects? Hold on, let's, pull a specific card for this. Should you propose tomorrow? Should Riz propose to their partner? Oh my goodness, that sounds so exciting. I'm so happy for couples. Wait, congratulations that you're even thinking about that. That means that you probably really like this person. Yeah, the 10 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands. We were asking the question, should you propose tomorrow? And then we had the moon on the bottom. Let me pull one more clarifier though. So we had the 10 of Wands clarified by the 2 of Wands. I definitely feel like you are looking back at the hard work that it took you to get here. Possibly both of you guys. Maybe like your thought is there's definitely the energy of you thinking about the hard work. Maybe like you're trying to, like, you're considering how to integrate that hard work into or like how proud you are of all the hard work that was done. Hold on. What is this 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands for Riz? The Magician? And then 2 of Pentacles? I'm really feeling like, but even if you don't propose tomorrow, you should definitely, celebrate your guys' hard work. Like, even if you decide, like, if you decide to propose, then it would probably be, like, I'm gonna say that both of you guys definitely have a lot on your plate right now. And, it seems like, but you guys, again, like, you guys are hard at work. I don't see, like, you guys are, celebrating. You guys are working really hard on something. But it would be, like, the cards are saying that it would be really good kind of, like, break in between everything. like, if you do decide to propose, that, like, it could definitely work with the magician. You could definitely make it work. And I also want to say that you guys, whatever you guys have been working on, you guys deserve a celebration. Like, you guys deserve to take that, like, day break and celebrate all the work you guys have put in. Maybe it's into the relationship or into, like, the place that you're living, or, like, your work and everything else. It seems like both of you guys are very busy. I can't believe I was not paying attention to the comments. But Britt said, yeah, she's been an introvert. But it took me 6 months just to talk normally with her. Been 3 years now, but I was focused on my store for a few months, wasn't able to pay attention to her. Yeah, well, I would say if, like, obviously you're feeling like proposing, then you could make it work. Like, it's definitely going to be something that you are going to be able to, like, bring into fruition the way that you want it to kind of look. But if you decide that maybe, like, you guys are a little bit too busy right now, where, like, it might be a little bit too much, then definitely, like, throw some sort of celebration, or, like, celebrate them and you together, like, your guys' connection. I would definitely, like, for me, too, like, I think it's important to celebrate people that you love just randomly. Like, you don't have to wait till a birthday or a holiday. You could tell them that you're proud of them whenever, like, you get the pull to. Well, that sounds so exciting! I love to hear about it. I love to hear about couples. Everybody's so cute. Riz said, just give me a verdict. Should I order? Should I not? I can't do that. I can't tell you because look, if you are feeling called to, you will pull it off. Like, it'll look exactly how you've been probably thinking of making it look. So if you feel called to, if you're ready to propose and to make that commitment and not just, like, play around with this person's feelings, but be like, hey, I really see us being together forever, for the rest of our lives, then you could propose. Like, if you're ready for that, as long as you're not playing with their feelings, then I would say go for it, because it could definitely work. It's definitely going to work out the way that you are going to plan it to. And also, I'm really feeling like both of you guys need the lighthearted energy right now. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. If this was me, I would definitely feel overwhelmed and stressed, because it does feel like you guys have a lot going on. But it does seem like you are somebody who has the skill sets to kind of work through that and maybe even thrive in that kind of environment. So if you're ready not to play with this person's emotions, and you really see, like, you'll pull it off. Let's see. Rose said, yes, I am serious. I waited daily outside her house for 6 months just to see her. That's how I got her attention. Oh. Were you, like, walking her to school or something? That kind of, that's pretty cute. Because she's an introvert, so she would never be the one approaching you ever. Like, hell no, I'm gonna go straight into my house. Let's see, did you say anything else? And you said sometimes outside her workplace. Hey, as long as she was okay with it, and as long as you weren't, like, overstepping her boundaries, then I'm glad that it worked out for you. I'm glad that you were able to get the introvert. Like, actually, introverts always just be canceling and not hanging out, and I told somebody I'm gonna hang out this weekend, but I'm feeling anxiety about it. I can't really hang out with people a lot. Like, there's like, cause I just hung out that time I hung out with the cousin that is actually decently healthy. Well, actually very healthy. But that was like, I'm still recovering from that, and now I'm really anxious about hanging out with somebody this weekend. But it should be fun. We're gonna watch horror movies together. Ava said she actually yelled at me a few times. But said, but I guess my dedication made her give me a chance. She yelled at you a few times. That's pretty funny. That's pretty cute. Hey, you guys that's a pretty cute story. It's like a little introvert and you tried your best to tell them that you wanted a connection and you wanted to be their friend and get to know them. That is pretty cute. But did you have another question, Riz? Well, really sorry that the beginning of the reading completely just went into your mind and not so much love. I didn't even pick up on your partner at all. I do apologize about that, even though I need to figure that out. I wonder why that happened. Why didn't my brain focus in, or why didn't I focus in on the connection in your life? I guess we will never know. Riz said, yeah, just my life reading if you can, please. Okay, we could do that. And then you guys, we will be getting out of here for today. I'll be here till Friday. Every day till Friday, but next week we will be taking it off. I need to focus in on myself a little bit. I'm gonna take the week off. Okay. We're gonna finish Riz's reading, and then I'll get going. We're gonna read their life reading. Anything else that comes out for Riz's life. Okay, let's see. We have the 8 of Wands, and clarified by the 7 of Wands. And the 10 of Pentacles. You're definitely like standing up against some sort of communication from I want to say a foundation that you were a part of. I wonder what this is talking about. 8 of Wands talks about communication. 7 of Wands is defending yourself from communication. With also the 10 of Pentacles. Could be coming from family. It's something that's not supportive. I wonder, because you're having to defend from it, or somebody in your life is having to defend from some sort of communication. What is this talking about? We have the 5 of Pentacles. The ten of Pentacles. I want to say it's I think it feels kind of like opinion from, again, a foundation that you were once a part of. It does feel like you got kicked out of it. I wonder what this is talking about. And also, this is kind of just like confirmation for me. And I don't want to say like, because it doesn't feel like it's just like a regular opinion or somebody just like sharing their opinion. Like, these people are like, feel very like called to and like almost like passionate about communicating whatever this is. But you're definitely having to stand up for yourself. I wonder who this is and what's going on. Maybe this is also, you did say you have your own business, I believe. Maybe this is like somebody that you fired or let go. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to read comments because last time. Okay, nothing yet. I want to see, what is this 8 of Wands, 7 of, or what is this foundation? The 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. Guidebook. The Page of Pentacles, clarifying these two cards, it does make me think that it definitely, it was a foundation that definitely had to do with finances, where you're, where it was like taken away, so you did have to restart. Maybe this is talking about like a past job where maybe like employees or what is this? 8 of Wands, or that's too many. 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands. 5 of Swords. And the 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords. It almost feels like almost like the energy of trying to make somebody give up. Like, this is what the energy feels like. I'm not sure what's going on in your life, but I'm sending you support, like energetic support, because this doesn't feel very supportive or very healthy to be in. I don't, it kind of does feel like this happened in the past. Source, what do you want me to really say here? What do you want, you have the 4 of Pentacles and the Strength. Yeah, it does seem like this is your life reading, so it feels like in your life you definitely got shaken up financially, but it also made you learn a lot about finances and, kind of like set you up to have a strong financial foundation. I do kind of feel like this was you being kind of like forced out of a financial foundation and where you started your own. Like, that's probably what got you to start your own, is you probably getting let go and or somehow losing this financial foundation. I wanna maybe get. I'm kind of confused about, maybe this is more talking about like what happened in this situation. So the 8 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the 5 of Swords. Maybe there was somebody that didn't like you and they tried to like set you up and or do something not so nice. But with the 7 of Wands, it's like you were able to defend your name. Like, yes, you're not in this environment anymore, but you were not in the wrong. This situation was in the wrong, whoever this was. But it feels like you decided that it would be best to let this go. It does seem like, because it seems like you didn't fight for your position within the company or within the foundation you were in. You more fought for your name or the like respect that comes with your name, or just like to clear your name, in which you did succeed. Like, everybody knows that you were probably not in the wrong there. Let's see. Red said, yeah, when I had the idea to open up my own store, people were like, no, you won't be successful. I had to do everything myself. I had to face so many problems without any support. And Riz says, but I didn't let them win and opened up my store. Now they are all quiet and always ask for my help. Wait, that's amazing. I love to hear when people open up their own stores as well. That's amazing. I am proud of you. And if you're thinking about opening up a store out there, somebody, you should. You very much should. If you have the drive to, you very much should. I love to hear that. Because there's like 5 corporations running every business right now. So it's like, people would probably love to support smaller businesses anyways. Let's see. Do I have anything else to say here? Wow, that's amazing. I'm proud of you, Riz. You've definitely gone through a lot in your life. I think that's all I'm gonna have to say. That was a pretty interesting reading, except for when I did your love reading of, I'm still confused. I'm still confused. Thank you for letting me read into your energy, Riz. I do appreciate it. We will be leaving from here today, everybody. Wait, Riz said, I also just uploaded my first song on my YouTube channel. You do music too? You started up your own business and you do music too? That sounds like fun. What kind of, I wonder what kind of music you write. Or the genre that it said. I wouldn't mind checking that out. I do love music. And I kind of really love small artists. They're one of my favorites. Let's see. I don't know if I'll be able to visit your channel, but that sounds like fun. I'll have to check it out one day. Okay, everybody. Ray said, "Can you play it now?" I don't think I can even visit your channel off of my phone. I've tried to visit people's channels while I'm doing a live, but I don't think I can even. Cause if I click, I don't think I can, because that would turn off the live. Okay, everybody. Ray said, "I want to know your opinion on it." Let me screenshot your name, and then I'll have to look it up if I get the chance. But I have been kind of like secluding myself from online connections as well. I'm gonna take all of next week off, because I haven't even had the energy to really like interact with the comments on my videos or nothing, because I'm just like I'm a little bit overwhelmed. We're gonna take next week off, and then we'll come back ready and to interact with everybody. Okay, everybody, I'll be back tomorrow and until Friday, and then we're gonna have next week off. Thank you, everybody, for letting me pull your energies. I do appreciate it. Thanks for letting me try the bestest. Hannah, please, no religion in here. I do appreciate it. Oh, let me, it's, but, okay, hello, bot, hello, bye-bye, Libra. They said I could share a link to my song if you want. I don't know if we'll be able to press it in here. I'll visit your page, do not worry. I'll let you know what I think about it tomorrow if I get there. Bye-bye, Trip. Bye-bye, Rudy. Bye-bye, Joey. Sorry we're leaving today for now. You can come back tomorrow, and you could have, but Kale has dibs for reading, and Joey could have dibs too. Works, hello and goodbye. You say, why you looking so sad? It was probably a sad reading or something sad in the reading. Okay, everybody. I'm gonna go now. Bye. See you guys tomorrow. I see you guys tomorrow.